All right, everybody. Most people are going to watch this later. Carlos is with me now. Thanks for joining us, Carlos. We're going to take what Juan was working on and try to add some stuff that we were doing recently. One thing I can see, he's got a character class here, and I see that it leads to combat here. So hit points is health, HP is health points or hit points. SD looks like it's sword durability when I was reading it. And he's got two characters, Link and Cinderella, and they have a fight sequence. And it's random what happens when you run it. So I run it real quick. Link lost that battle. We can do it again, and Cinderella loses here. Uh, Link lost there. Cinderella, Link, Link again. So it's not necessarily alternating. Uh, but I see that. I do notice this thing is driving me crazy. This right here. Let's comment that down. Don't need all that in there. I'll remove an end line here so there's less spaces. See if that looks any better when we run it. So maybe having a round counter while it does it. I think that would up it a little bit. Let's make a little integer round counter. And we'll set it equal to 0 as a default. And we'll do this too. Round count equals 0. So that way, if we choose to do another battle, we get that. And we'll increment round counter. And we'll say, we'll do a little C out here. Round count. Right. See if that makes it looks kind of neat. I don't know. It does. It tells you what round each thing is. Do they alternate? They do alternate. So maybe I should put this in a different spot. Maybe I can put it down here. Maybe we should start round at 1 because round at 0 doesn't sound good. And that's got to go after that. Playing around with it a little bit, just try to make it look a little bit prettier. No, it was better the other way. We'll put that back up top. And maybe we'll throw in a little C out here between them. That way there's a little space. Nice. Okay, so what can we do to alter this? We could, well, I don't know. Cinderella having Link is from Zelda. He's got a sword. Cinderella is a princess. I don't know. Maybe we should pick a different character here. First off, if you've played like Super Smash Brothers, isn't Princess Peach? If we're going to do a princess, let's do one that at least fights. Cinderella doesn't seem to fight. And let's see, we'll do a auto replace. Oh, I didn't do it. Alt R? Is it Alt R? Alt F? Nope. Control F. There it is. I don't want Control F. I want Control R though. Control R didn't do it. Fuck it. Princess Peach. Control F. Let's try this. Cinderella. Oh, that's how you do it. Replace all. There we go. Okay. So let's see. Let's try. How does the C out go? It's victim get username. Okay. So let me make sure that didn't fuck anything up. There we go. Okay. So let's add some stuff that we had. I'm going to copy this below so I see what gets passed to it. I'm just going to put this right here as a commented outline. That way I can shrink this down. And now let's make a, like, Link is a swordsman. So let's make a swordsman class that builds off of the character class. So we'll have a private section and we'll have a public section. All right, so he does swords. So maybe I'm gonna change SD up here. Where is SD's description at? SD was sword durability. Let's just call it, we can keep the same letters and we'll just call it special damage. I'll keep an SD going on. And let's see. How does the combat go? It looks like the point algorithms were never used. We'll take a look at what he was doing with that. So I think we're going to add something to this C out here. This is the crash out, the combat round. So let's see, attacker get username, uh, unleashes a I'm gonna add to that in a second. Let's add more to the character class. Like let's give it a something that we want to have populated but isn't populated yet. We'll call it a string attack type. And we will have a void, uh, virtual void, set attack type, string arg. And we say equals 0 to force it to be set in each of the following ones. And then we'll have a string get attack type. Void. Got to come down here and make this down below. String character get attack type. Return attack type. All right. And now we've got one character that doesn't like that now. Oh, yeah, I gotta keep building it. I'm not gonna be able to do this until I have more stuff here. So let's come down here and put this as one of the methods down here. We'll copy this. Oh, maybe we should. I'm gonna copy this and say swordsman. String attack type. Arg attack. And the rest gets passed to character. With no default set in. Can we do that? No, we should do it like this. There we go. And to keep it in line with the other ones, I'm going to put this at the end. So that looks like character, but I think I should have that up here. But I'm going to come copy this. Put it on 2 lines so we can see it a little bit easier. No, we just do that here. Okay, let's come down here and instantiate these below. We got our character stuff. Now we're going to do our swordsman stuff.
I'm just asking, Mr. Jones, are you planning to make a second class so we
Yeah,
can have a second class which is like Umbrella Fighter or something like that for Peach?
yeah, we're going to do another one for Peach. Definitely. Remember on these, we don't have the defaults here. Got to get rid of that. And I need swordsman, swordsman. Now, the way we were able to do this before was do this. So maybe we can do it this way. Pass those to character. What is off with that? Let's come back and look at what we did in another module real quick. If you don't use those commands often enough, inheritance. There we go. Let's take a look at here. The circle does it there, and then when we get down here, there we go. Oh, okay. It's got to be in both. That's the problem. And there we don't say what it is. We just pass it. All right, that's a little hard to read. So I'm going to do this. And now in here we will have set attack type, arg attack type. And now we need to make that here. Attack type. It's not recognizing it because I have not done the scope operator. Now it should recognize it. Why are you not recognizing it? Did I name it something different? Oh, maybe we'll put, no, there is good. I guess everything's got to be passed up to the way I've got it set up. On the swordsman. Swordsman's right here. We'll do pass over arg attack type here. And I guess we need to change the character. I'd add that up here. There we go. Makes it a little bit easier to read. Maybe we won't make that virtual. What we'll make virtual is virtual void attack name. Myself in my chair. A sore butt. It should be like a set. No, strings get. Okay. Oops, what happened? There we go. Okay, that's the one I'm going to force in the following classes. Hold on, I want to add this to my little comment section down here. Okay, I've got a void set attack type, which means I need to make it in the character. Just copy that real quick. Isn't that the name of the variable in characters? Attack type, string. Void set attack type, string. Character set.
Maybe, oh, never mind. I was gonna say
Did I
maybe it's
spell
not
this different?
capitalized.
There we go. I spelled that different. There we go.
Okay.
Okay, and I made a void virtual thing that I have to implement in StorageMan up here. What was it? Virtual, I said, oh, attack name. Is that already somewhere? No. String attack name. And I need set attack. That should be what that virtual is up here. Set. And you know what? I'm going to move that down here. Having these together as the getting set looks kind of nice. So we got an attack type. Right now it's unknown. And then a set attack name. Swordsman is going to need to take in that attack name. I do this. There you go. This is such a big thing. And I need to add this to the prototype down below. For Swordsman, Swordsman needs that at the end. And in here, we're going to have the attack name equals arc attack name. There we go. But I need a, let's see, what was it called? Void set attack name. That will go here. And here we'll just say set attack name. Arg attack. I should have a get attack name too. And I will come up here and put a prototype up here in Swordsman.
Also, Mr. Jones, do we have to now make a new report because the old report is no longer going to work?
We're gonna have the and we'll make a new report for each one that pulls from the old one.
Okay. That's what I was thinking. I'm like, do we have to do this for both of them or just one of them? I was just
And it might be a good idea to make the report virtual. Let's see what we come. Hold on a second. Let's see. Oh, that should be get attack name there. Okay. Because we had report like display info. It pulled the previous display info and then added to it. And shape had a virtual void display info. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to make report a virtual void. And we'll come down here and I have to put that name in down here too. Let me see. Where there's swordsman. Let's copy this. Let's shrink that down so it's not as distracting. All right, then we come down here. I'm going to copy this one just so I can edit it. we're going to say we're going to have it called the character report version. Say swordsman now. And now we can change this to say uh, sword's name equals get attack name. Uh, all right, I think that's going to work for the swordsman. And we're going to call Link a swordsman. And Princess Peach uses a hammer, right?
She uses an umbrella.
She uses an. Oh, you're right.
Yeah. Yeah, that's just how she plays in Super Smash Bros. She just uses an umbrella to hit people with.
All right, we need something for each of these. You know what? Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy swordsman and just edit swordsman. Work smarter, not harder, right? So let's put a little line here so it's easy to find. All right, so we're going to change this to say umbrella wheeler. And we'll change that to say umbrella. Was it that easy? It might be that easy.
I don't know why. It's just funny just imagining a sentence saying this person has unleashed an attack with an umbrella.
Right?
Yeah. It just I just find it funny.
I think I need to make this virtual. Nope, not that one. All right, did that change? Oh, she's an umbrella wielder now. It was the battle one. Oh, that's not what I need to do. It's attacker. I gotta go attacker dot get attack name. There we go. I need that T. All right, I think I got it the way I want it set up. What I'm gonna do, let's see. All right, we got one for swordsman, we got one for umbrella. We're gonna say link set attack name master sword. And do you know Princess Peach's weapon name?
It's a pink umbrella. I really don't know. Princess Peach does have an umbrella gun in one of the games in Mario Plus Rabbits.
Let's figure out what's going on here. What's wrong? $194. What's going on at 194? Was point algorithm used anywhere else? $194. What if we templatize this? What's it called? That doesn't have any templates. It's a specific command. You see how often I've used it. Template type name, that's what I'm missing. have to put this up above here on that one. I capitalized name. I'm used to using camel case. That should be good. Why is it giving me a dirty look? Oh, that is not a variable. That is a class that I'm templatizing. Character and swordsman and umbrella are a class. There you go. Look at that. Link unleashes an attack with Master Sword. Princess Peach unleashes an attack with Peach's pink umbrella. Now it says how much damage they do and what their current hit points is. I think I'm going to edit this, edit the crash out. I'm going to have an int temp equals victim dot get HP. And we're going to say current hit points equals that. Reduced from temp hit points. So Lincoln releases an attack with Master Sword dealing 11. Princess Peach, current hit point 89, reduced from 100. 100 minus 11 is 89. That's working. Link gets hit back. 100 minus 15 is 85. We've got a little round counter in there to see how long it takes to last. Do they all take as long? No, that was 13 rounds. That was 11 rounds. Now let's see. We've got this point algorithm. Let's do this. Let's have some fun with this up here in the main. Let's make a int crit checker. And we'll say crit checker equals rand. Oh, what did we use before? Do I want to, maybe I should make it big. I don't like rand mod 11 plus 10. Let's do rand. And we're going to modify crash out to take in crit checker. Which means I need to modify it up here. And I'm going to come down to crash out. Uh, Boolean. We'll do this if crit checker is less than or equal to 10. Let's do greater than or equal to 90. Give it a 10% chance of hitting. We'll do this. Hit points equals hit points times point algorithm.
Wouldn't it be better if the point algorithm only does it through 1 through 20, and on 20 it does critical damage? Well, if you hit a 1, you don't do anything.
We can do that.
Just to, just because I know you like a lot of D&D, right?
Yeah,
To
let's do
show,
that.
you
Let's
know,
change crit check. So it needs to be ran mod 20 and we'll do 1 plus. I like that. That's a good touch. I like that. So now it's doing 1 to 20 and if crit trigger equals 20. What is point algorithm doing? And I know it returns a multiplier. What the hell is going on? Okay, line 178 is what I'm looking at. I got to go find. That's the sword damage. So I want to pass in hit points because that's how much damage is being done. Let's make that 1.1. And that's our crit checker. There we go. And now, like you said, if it's a 1, we're going to say hit points equals 0. In fact, I'm going to do this. I'm going to put this comment that, well, delete it. I don't even need that anymore. I'm going to make a final else. So this is if it doesn't crit. And if it does crit, unleashes a critical attack. And then we'll say see attack this is an attack, but fails critically. Come down here and we'll say change to say there we go. Suffers no damage. Where am I? You know what? There we go. So we got a critical fail, we got a critical hit. We're using something that's got recursion down here. Whoa. Holy shit, that took a long time. What happened here? That didn't work.
Can we
Link
do,
unleashes. It didn't
can we do,
reduce.
I'm sorry. I was gonna say like can we deallocate it so it uses less memory so we could run faster?
It ran super fast. It just had hundreds of rounds. There's an error in the code.
Oh, okay.
Something's not getting reduced up here. How often is arc check or crit check doing random? Every round it does a random. Passing crit checker. Okay. We set the hit points. Oh, this needs to be down there too. This needs to be in the else also. That's the problem. Super short fight. Did we have any critical hits? We have a fails critically. Did we get a critical hit in there? No, I don't see a critical hit in there. Let's try again. Fails. Oop, what happened? Peach delivers a critical attack. Look at that. So the
Holy
crit's
moly!
working.
She did 36 damage.
Right. So they were doing 19 or 20, so this is like double. That's
It would have been
I
funny if
like
she
it,
lost. If it would have been funny if you lost even with the critical hit.
right?
Yeah. Imagine she hit like one critical hit and did four critical misses, like four natural ones and one natural 20.
Right. So let's see. How can we use past the one that has the templated point algorithm? Oh, it's getting current hit points affects it. You know what? If we use this one, I'm going to try to use this one up there in the code, but I don't want it to like it's going to be based off their current hit points. Actually, before I just go changing shit, why don't we just try it the way it is and change this to point algorithm attacker. Attacker is a character. Dereferenced attacker. $182, which was right there. Okay. Uh, I needed to pass the character. Oh, if I'm passing, I know what it is. If I'm passing something that's templatized, I need to templatize this shit too. Well, I'm only sending that was the only one that needs it. And then template class T needs to go up above up here. Right above that one. Shit. 62. Oh, okay. So do we have a critical hit anywhere? Holy shit! Okay, my critical damage is too high. 358 is an instant kill.
That's,
So
oh my God.
so I need to change my algorithm down there.
That's a lot of damage.
Let's do mod 10. No, no, let's just divide by 10.
Peach just one-shot it.
Right?
Yeah.
So that wasn't much damage, but it's based on her current hit points. We're looking for a crit right away. Holy shit. Look at that. Jesus. I made it worse.
Poor, poor Princess Peach.
Let's do this. If temp SD is greater than or equal to 2.5, then we're going to say temp SD equals 2.5. Wait, temp SD. I need to make that double real quick. No, that's not what I want. Let's change that. I know what I want. We're going to cap the multiplier. There we go. Let's do that. Multiplier is greater than or equal to 3. I guess it doesn't need that equal part. Then multiplier equals 3. Okay, what did I break? That's not much of a. See, that only did 11. There's one for 30. Why does it keep fucking doing that? . 36 hit points. There we go. All right. So what we accomplished today is we took Juan's code and we added some components. We gave an the weapon type. I never did anything with the attack type. So that's something we could add later. I just used the attack name. Never did anything with the attack type. But did a couple classes that inherited off of it, a swordsman and an umbrella. We templatized crash out and point algorithm so that we could take advantage of passing in a swordsman or an umbrella wielder. And if we look at those, both of those used. No, they did not. Neither one of them was a recursive thing. So maybe after we do a recursion, we do more with recursion, we can modify this to make recursive stuff. What do you think? Did it look pretty good? You there, Carlos?
Yes, I'm
You
here.
unmute.
I
You
I I
unmute.
thought I muted really fast. I didn't unmute. I was like, yeah. I was saying yes, and then I'm like, oh wait, I didn't unmute.
Yeah. All right. I think that's it for today. I'll copy and paste this as an announcement, and I'll probably put it in the module as well, so we can like maybe add more to it later. I think this
That
is
would
a
be
fun thing
cool.
to work on over the weekends.
Just like have it every single Saturday, every single
Yeah,
not
like
Saturday.
let's build this up with stuff.
That's cool. That's gonna be
Okay.
cool. Hmm.
So maybe we'll call this our Fight Club game.
Fight Club.
Yeah.
Something we should do is make a CN for the characters. Like make the characters, like the character name, be like Fighter One, Fighter Two, and just have like Fighter One and Fighter Two just being whoever the
Oh,
person
that's
who.
boring. It's more fun to have names in there though.
No, I mean like
Uh,
I'm like no, I mean like how's like can you go down really fast?
Hold
Uh
on a second. I'm making notes for what we want to do next time. Attack type, and let's implement recursion, maybe with the point algorithm. And I change that to that. And we'll do this like that. All right, what did you want me to go down to?
go down to the main really fast. You see where we have link and then we have like the inside there's a name. We could
Uh-huh.
just change the name to like variable one and have it as CN places char one, like char whatever the name is, like person one, like so that people can actually implement what person name there are and what their weapons are and stuff like that.
Oh, okay, okay. I like that. I like that. Let's make a note. Let's make a note here. Oh, I got my notes of what we're gonna do up top. Carlos recommends implementing CN so players can enter their own character names
And character weapons. Like
and character
imagine you
weapons.
like you could just
You're
name
right,
your weapon the sword of Agamotto or what I say that.
right. I like that. That's something we'll do more of later. Good call there. So we're gonna call this CSCI2 Spring 2025 Fight Club. And we'll make a history here.
It's like
History.
2/2/2025.
Yeah, on 02 2025, we made swordsman and umbrella wielder inherit off of character. And we templatized a couple of things so that we could use them. We also implemented this Zoom video camera thing's getting in my way. Minted critical hits and failures. D&D style. Carlos Gonzalez. Uh, Came up with this brilliant idea.
It would be kind of cool if we could eventually implement a randomizer between a bunch of names, like and a bunch of stats, like for instance, like different characters, like a character goblin, character slime, character zombie, and stuff like that. That would be cool as well.
Yeah. So we could make a monster class that inherits off of them, inherits off of character. Is that like would that work?
Yeah, and then we could just make a R random that chooses what their name is and their stat random.
With a random name generator and random attack type, attack info. All right. All right. Let's make sure I didn't fuck up anything by doing that. Nope, everything still works. I'm gonna copy and paste this and we will continue on. All
Okay,
right.
good,
I gotta
Mr.
go do
Jones.
some other stuff. I'm glad you
Have
came,
a
Carlos. You helped out a lot. I appreciate you being here.
have a good rest of your day, Mr. Jones, and see you on
You,
Monday. See you
you too.
tomorrow.
You have a good day too.
Have a good rest
Did
of
I
your day.
record that? Yeah, I did record good.